From the Nanaimo News Bulletin from the year 2008. This is a 5-pin story. Across Canada by Christmas. The subheadline is Island Bowler Visits 100 Alleys in 100 Days by Greg Sakaki. "12 days of Christmas? That's nothing. Try 100 days of bowling, like Terry Burns did." Last week, the Yellowknife resident bowled at Nanaimo's Brechin Lanes on the 98th stop of a cross-Canada odyssey that took him to 100 alleys in 100 days. Burns started in St. John's, Newfoundland, in early September, finished in Duncan last Friday, and has made it home for Christmas to his mother's place in Victoria. He and his little sport ute with a Northwest Territories license plate that reads 5 pins, all one word, toured all 10 provinces this fall. Sometimes Burns would visit additional alleys besides the ones on his itinerary, so he actually bowled at around 115 centers along the way. Why? Well, lots of reasons. The 46-year-old military supply technician has been a 5-pin bowling enthusiast for 20-odd years and has a passion for promoting the game he loves. "Honestly, I can't think of when people didn't have fun at the lanes," Burns said. "Almost everybody I know had a good time at the lanes. That's a message," he said, "that he continually tries to get across." Burns had originally planned the cross-country trip for himself and some teammates to promote the 100th anniversary of Canadian 5-pin bowling this year. He'd even mapped out all the stops. No one was willing or able to make that kind of commitment, though, so he and his wife Debbie decided they would wait a few years, then go on a bowling holiday in their retirement. Last year, however, Debbie went to the hospital for a liver transplant, suffered complications, and died. Burns knew it was time to take his own advice, have a good time at the lanes. "I'm grieving, I've got nothing to do, and I thought, it's sitting right there. It's ready to go. All I've got to do is finalize my stops, schedules, and times," he recalled. "The planning came together fairly easily," Burns said. A few of the alleys in the Maritimes had to open specially for him, since bowling season doesn't typically start until October. One drive from Oromocto, New Brunswick, to Gatineau, Quebec, was longer than he would have liked, and he encountered more snow than he ever would have expected in British Columbia last week. Burns made all his scheduled stops, though. His best score along the way was 316, which he rolled 2 or 3 times, and his best triple was 881 in Heisler Alta. Burns' high score at Brechin Lanes Wednesday was a 234, and he made a 590 triple. As 2008 draws to a close, Burns' itinerary is complete. He expects to move from Yellowknife, but he doesn't know where he'll go or what's next. I'll be depressed for a few days because I don't get to bowl anymore," Burns said, "and then life starts anew for me in 2009.